Hello and welcome to our lesson on building polygons. Before we get started with the lesson, we're going to need to open a few things. The first thing you want to open is this polygon tool. So I'm going to click here to open my polygon tool. It will open in a new tab. I'm going to go back to my assignment on Canvas, and I also want to open the practice. During this video, I'm going to be going over a few questions on the practice, so make sure to have it open so that you can follow along. I'm going to click on this link to open my practice so that I can follow along. The next thing you're going to want to do that will make this assignment much easier is using a split screen. The way you can do this is you can click on the tab and you can drag it to the side of your screen and you'll see a shadow pop up and it will click to half of the screen. You then want to choose your other window. This one is my quadrilateral and inequality exploration. You might need to readjust slightly, but you should be able to have both of these open at the same time on your screen. This will be very helpful so that you can easily move the sliders and use the tool as you're answering questions on your assignment. Now that we have it split screen, what we want to do is we want to open this assignment with Cami. So I'm going to press open with and then annotate with Cami. So open with, then annotate with Cami. And I will see my assignment. It says use the GeoGebra tool, which is this that we have open right here, to experiment with forming triangles using the given side links. Fill in the table with your findings. Remember to set D equal to 0 during the triangle exploration. We're going to use quadrilaterals later, but triangles only have 3 sides, so this last side D, we're going to set to 0. You can move and change the side links by clicking on the dot and dragging it along the line. In this case, we want it to be 0. So I see D equals 0, so I know that I did it correctly. Now it says side A should be 8. So it says A, I'm going to click on the slider and slide it to 8. There are decimals, so you want to be careful and make sure you get it exactly on 8. There we go. Side B is also 8, so where it says B equals, I'm going to click on the slider and carefully slide it to 8 as well. Okay, then for side C, it says it's also 8, so I'm going to click on the slider for C and carefully slide it to 8. We're all done and you can see your triangle pictured. If you click on it, you can move the triangle around. But we're just going to leave it here for right now. And we can see that yes, it did in fact make a triangle. So on our practice, we're going to type in, yes, it did make a triangle. This next column says, is side A plus side B greater, equal, or less than C? So I need to start adding. So side A is 8 and side B is also 8. So that would be 16. Then side C is 8. So side A plus B is greater than side C, because 8 plus 8 is 16, and that is more than side C, which is just 8. We're going to go on to our second example. It says side A should be 3. So I'm going to go to the slider for side A and move it to 3. Okay, then for side B, I'm going to move it to 4. Let's see if we can get side A exactly on 3. We got it. And then for side C, it's going to be 8. It's already at 8. Notice that our triangle turned into a straight line. So, do these 3 sides form a triangle? No, they do not. Now it says, is side A plus side B greater, equal, or less than C? Side A is 3, side B is 4, so 3 plus 4 is 7. That is less than 8. So I would put less, because 3 plus 4 is 7, and that is less than side C, which was 8. As you're working through your practice, you're going to finish this table, but I want to go down and work on the quadrilaterals for now. When you're doing the quadrilaterals, you're going to use this same tool, but you're also going to need to use this D slider. So for the first example, it says side A should be 4. So we're going to slide side A to be 4. Side B should be 10. So we're going to slide side B to equal 10. Sometimes it's hard to get it right exactly on there. So we made side B equal to 10. Side C should be 6. And then side D, because now we're using a quadrilateral, which is a 4-sided figure, should be 13. Okay, if you're having trouble getting it exactly on the number, you can use your arrow keys and it will just go up 1/10 at a time. And we can see that this did form a quadrilateral. So we would say for this example, yes, it did form a quadrilateral. Now this last column is asking you, is side A plus side B plus side C greater, equal, or less than side D? So A is 4, B is 10, C is 6. 4 plus 10 plus 6 equals 20. That is greater than side D, which was 13. So we're going to put greater, because 4 plus 10 plus 6 is more than the last side, which was 13. On to our second example for quadrilaterals. Side A should be 2, so we're going to adjust our slider to 2. Side B should be 8. Let's adjust our slider to 8. Slide C should be 1. Then side D should be 14. Okay. As you can see, we ended up with this line, 2 lines, but that is not a quadrilateral, so we're going to select no, it's not a quadrilateral. Then is side A plus B plus C greater, equal, or less than side D? 2 plus 8 plus 1 is 11. That is less than 14. So we would select less. Okay, hope this helps. Good luck on your practice.